So I just finished my first chapter in the Book of Mormon, and it went really well. In case you don't know what this is, it's the Book of Mormon Challenge. I'm planning on reading a chapter a day until I complete the Book of Mormon, and after I read, I'm planning on posting, just a quick, short video describing maybe what I learned. To be honest, I don't know exactly what it's going to turn into. I just want to do it every single day, and I want to do it a chapter a day, which meaning starting, if I start this on January 5th, which I will, and I am, then I will finish on September the 1st, 2015. So I just finished reading the introduction of the Book of Mormon and the first chapter of Nephi. And what I learned is actually very relevant. So, funny story. As I began to read and get back in the habit, because I've fallen out of the habit just like most people do at times, my wife woke up our children from their naps to give them a quick meal and a bath before putting them down, like for good. It's sort of a strange night. This isn't normal, but anyway, she did that. And our older son apparently was in a deep, deep sleep and did not enjoy being woken up because he just went berserk, more so than I've heard him do in a very long time. And so it made it very difficult to do this, and I kept thinking like, oh man, I've got to go out there, I've got to go do something, I got to stop. And yet I just felt like I should keep going. It didn't click to me why until I started kind of pondering towards the end of my reading what I was reading, and then it sort of started all to connect, and I wrote down what it is that connected. So I read, obviously, the intro first, and it includes the testimony of Joseph Smith of how he got the plates, and he said that the angel Moroni came to him and said that he would receive all sorts of opposition as soon as he got it. And he said this: I soon found out the reason why I had received such strict charges to keep the plates safe, and why it was that the messenger had said that when I had done what was required at my hand, he would call for them. For no sooner was it known that I had the plates than the most strenuous exertions were used to get them from me. Every stratagem that could be invented was resorted to for this purpose. The persecution became more bitter and severe than before, and multitudes were on the alert, continually to get them from me if possible. But by the wisdom of God, they remained safe in my hands. Okay, so then I went on to read the first chapter of the Book of Mormon, and Lehi also starts to prophesy, because he starts receiving visions, and he becomes, the first prophet of the Book of Mormon, basically. And then it says in verse 19, and it came to pass that the Jews did mock Lehi, the first prophet here, because of the things which he testified of them. For he truly testified of their wickedness and their abominations, and he testified that the things which he saw and heard, and also the things which he read in the book, manifested plainly of the coming of a Messiah, and also the redemption of the world. So he was intensely mocked as soon as he started doing the thing that the Lord wanted at his hand. And so as you're commencing your study of the Book of Mormon, and just as I am commencing my study of the Book of Mormon, recognize that anytime you're trying to begin anything righteous, there will be intense opposition to your doing so. And I experienced that firsthand tonight, and I know that many of you had made reading the Book of Mormon, or at least the Scriptures, or some sort of gospel-related goal, your New Year's resolution, or part of it at least. And I just want you to know, to expect that there will be opposition, and that is totally normal, and you should do exactly what these prophets of God did. They persevered, and they had faith. And then I know it'll be true for me, and it'll be true for you, what I read in verse 19. If we continue on and persevere through the opposition, this will be what will happen. Behold, I, Nephi, will show unto you that the tender mercies of the Lord are over all those whom he hath chosen, because of their faith, to make them mighty even unto the power of deliverance. So I know that if we persevere with faith, he will make us mighty and give us power to accomplish the thing that we started. So finish what you start, and follow through and see it through and pray a lot, and we'll see you at September, what was it, September 1st, and we'll finish this on September 1st. And join me, if you want, every day, and it'll get better. This was just kind of a one-take quick thing, and I don't know what it'll turn into, but it'll be good. So, see ya.